Pink. Welcome to Backyard Plinking. My name is Charles. I'll be your host. We go through and explore everything BB and pellet related, from air pistols to air rifles, targets, and ammo. This little thing right here is from Umarex. They call it the strike point. Now, it is a multi-pump, single-fire, bolt-back, pellet air pistol. But it's kind of like your American Classic. A little while back, I did a video with the Umarex, the APX, which was, kind of the competition, or along the lines of the Daisy 880, the Crosman 2100B. This is just another step. They are trying to get into all facets. Now, this little thing right here is advertised to run at about 550 feet per second, or 600 with alloy. Imagine that. But it's got some zip. Cling. It does have a crossbolt safety right there. This is a pet peeve. It's nothing against the air pistol. The front sight is a hood over it, little fiber optic, little round fiber optic. The rear sight is fully adjustable. Elevation, windage, and right there, little adjustments. And a little square rear sight. Now, that explains the shooting position that I started with, because get the rear sight a little closer, gives you a little bit more deviation, a little bit more of a peripheral view of the target when you put the round circle in the square hole. The American Classic has the same type of rear sight, but it also has a bladed front sight. Pet peeve. These things actually started showing up on the shelf. You can find these things anywhere from 40 to 50 bucks. I mean, it just kind of depends on where you're at and what particular retailer or sporting goods store you're in. The grip that is on the rear, of course, I've got big hands anyway, it's fairly narrow, kind of squared off a little bit, which is not bad. But if you pump this thing, 100 times a day, oh, and by the way, you can tell that you're starting to get some pressure. You pump this thing 100 times a day with the little squared off edges, gets a little sore. The pistol itself shoots fine once you figure out your target acquisition and whatnot. Now, there's no place on here to mount an optic, obviously, or in the front. Is what it is. But it is a nice little piece. If you run across one of these, if you have a younger individual, probably be a pretty good starting point for them. The American Classic is lighter. It's a little more slimline than this thing is. This one is a little front heavy because most of the air pressure mechanics is here in the front and larger, but it's not bad. Might have to give it a run between the Classic and the Trail, just kind of see what happens. Not bad. Strike point. Umarex. Till next time, my name is Charles. It's been Backyard Plinking.